Not Jay Reynolds over here hitting the super chat goal before we even start. Requesting a villager that hasn't been in the game since Pocket Edition or something to that effect, right? Yeah, because they weren't in New Leaf. Which is sad. I think they haven't been there since e-reader days. But Jay Reynolds' first super chat on the live stream, that's pretty sweet. Also, I don't know what the hell's going on with my freaking chat bar, but it's pissing me off. There we go. It was acting like it was too big for the screen and I couldn't see all of the chats, but I think I got it fixed. And it's also hotter than hell in this room for no foreseeable reason. It's not a good night, but it's a pretty okay night, so. Good evening, everyone. Right now on Icelantis, it's 10:13 p.m., which also coincidentally means I don't get to buy from Nook tonight, or sell to Nook. On December 20th, I don't have any big news to share with you all today, but I would like to touch on one seasonal topic. From the middle of December to early January, the island cedar trees are decorated with lights. Yes, this has been a thing. I did my very best to make them as beautiful as they could be, but I'm not confident in my results. I accidentally bumped into one of the decorated trees and a few of the ornaments fell right off. I can only imagine what would happen if somebody shakes a tree. In the interest of keeping the island tidy, please lend a hand by picking up any fallen ornaments you see. Oh, right. Here's a recipe for something that we can make with those. An ornament wreath. I bet those fallen ornaments you pick up would really come in handy for this type of project. Both work. How are you tonight, Jay? Late stream. Had a work party. Took until 8 before I left. Took until 9 before I could get home with the kiddos. Took until 10 to get the apartment cleaned up. And kiddo number 1, Copper Coin, is still kicking the wall because he's not asleep, and Baby Coin is eating a bottle in my lap. The Wreath of Isabel. You are good? I think that is good to hear. Yeah, so I have room for nothing, so I get to sell all of my stuff to the Nook Dropbox. And I think that proper painting is properly legit. Ooh, a dig spot. Hello, dig spot. You are good. I am glad to hear it. In other news, we had a Christmas budget. It was like $100 per person. We did dinner and games for like $30 a person, so that left a $70 surplus that they gave to us in a gift card. And then I was able to win a $25 gift card for winning a game. So that was pretty sweet. Ouch. No, I basically have to bury that for 1,000, which is mega sad because I didn't have room. Much unfortunate. You could always start kicking the walls in response to Copper. You know, I could. I don't think that would send the right message. At least I don't think the message would get across for what we're trying to say. I just suddenly got a massive headache. In other news, I had some ghost pepper salsa on my tacos for the party. That was something. Nothing going on for you? Nothing holidays in your life? You don't celebrate holidays, but you're happy your mind is pleasant? Well, thank you, Jay. Yes, celebrating holidays is, can be a pain sometimes. You had grilled cheese and apple slices, that's what's up. Like, you really can't go wrong with grilled cheese. Be Short King 79 has just subscribed. You should too. You should absolutely sell something. You should sell everything, little Animal Crossing villager. Sell. Colby Jack and provolone cheese. It really stretched. I'm not sure how I feel about that. I love some good Colby Jack, though. Not sure how I feel about the provolone, but if it's up your alley, then I'm happy for you. It was good? Okay, I'll take your word for it. I'm not a cheese connoisseur. I appreciate a good cheddar, mozzarella, maybe some Parmesan if we're feeling extra special. But anything like Munster or Gorgonzola or anything that really sounds like a mold, I'm not here for. Not about that life. Okay, and I know I saw Miss Aurora over here. Here's a gift, Aurora. Present for you. Hope you like old stuff. Wow, you're giving me a right Quetzal wing. What a treasure. I love fossils. A fitness tank. That's what's up. We can go for a jog later. Okay. I know I have Boomer. And I should also have Tex moving in soon. Boomer, maybe, is this Boomer? Boomer's house. What you up to, Boomer? Out on a snack run. Okay, Boomer. A gyroid. All cheese is spoiled milk, mold, and tiny bugs. Yeah. You want analog? You know, I kind of want analog now too, but that's only because the game says we can't have analog. I don't have a fishing pole, or else I would catch that fish. Also, I am playing Animal Crossing one-handed, which is not the hardest thing ever to do, but it's also not the easiest. You don't know all the penguins by name? I also don't. I wish Baby Coin would help play, but really he just wants to eat the controller, and I don't know if that's conducive to fishing or picking up fruit, honestly. And now you want to eat a controller, just like put that idea out in the space, and then you're like, you know what? That doesn't sound half bad. Let me get in on some of that controller eating action. Now I'm wondering what I've been missing my whole life. Is this new favorite food source? It could be. It could be. I'm not gonna say that it's not edible. I mean, the labels don't say not for human consumption, which if it's in the US and it doesn't say that, then I'm pretty sure it must be safe to consume. I think that's just how it works. You did manage to catch 4 shiny Pavilion. Tundra Pattern and Scarlet. Hey, that's what's up. Oh my gosh. Guys, it's Wisp. It's Wisp. I'm gonna go have to talk to that guy. And tell him that we need to build a new incline. Shiny Pavilion hunting's pretty cool. I love what they did with it in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Took a little bit of time to figure out, but eventually collected all the cards in Pokemon Go. Did I get it? Did I win? Your perfect snow boy is here! If it's not braggy, if it's true, and it's only true because of you. Just point me in the direction of the nearest snow museum and I'll be on my way, because that's where I belong. Or I can stick around here and show the locals what a flawless snow creation looks like. I can't praise you enough for your top-notch snow sculpting skills. Whoa. That's kind of hard to say. I think it's only appropriate that I share a DIY recipe with such a gifted snowcrafter. Let's see. I know. I'll show you how to make a frozen treat set. Check out your nickname. And take a large snowflake too. I'll put your thank you gift among your belongings. Now go on and craft an item that will remind you of me. But I'm so excited at how cool you made me. It makes up for all the many times the snowman has been sassy with me. You have most of the cards. You're good with sandwich hunting. Oh yeah. I mean, I have access to unlimited herba, so I'm not really worried about sandwich hunting or not, but... Unlimited herba. Ooh, excuse me. That one kind of slipped out. Ooh, that's the wrong place. You have sources for that? There's this Twitch streamer that does HM raid 24/7. Oh no, no, I could never do a raid to get herbas. Nah. No, I just send my main profile to my hacked Switch, extract the save file, inject all of the Herba Mystica into it, and then save it, and then send it back to the main Switch. I could never. That takes way too much time. But when it's the only option, it's respectable. 10 Herba per raid? That's like really good. That's not even decent, that's like amazing. That's the max you can get. So, all those modded switches, I can inject any item into the save file directly. So I just do that. No, it's a ghost! Yeah, buddy. He's funny. You need to go sleep too. Alrighty then. I don't think I can use my shovel without incurring the wrath of stuff here. Actually, you actually am playing your stream on the Switch on your TV while simultaneously streaming on your phone, so you're chatting from your bed. That's awesome. JJ is up way too late tonight. Why are you up late tonight? Surely you have IT stuff to do. Nah, that you actually probably have the weekend off like a normal person. We love you, JJ. We do. Red, you're here on my island. What's up, buddy? Ooh, no, we're not ready to wrap things up. You still have to pick a penguin indeed. Because I need to invite them to my island before the stream is over. You finished working on your SQL class and saw that you were streaming, so now you're here instead of bed? Ah. Well, it's a good place to be, I must say. Okay. So I know for sure this one should not be two-toned. It should be one color. Okay, so that one is fake. I know the statue is fake. I know this one should look scared, not surprised. I'm glad... Oh, did you finish your SQ class or just finish working on it for the day. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, those eyebrows should be pointing down. So by process of elimination, we're gonna buy the sitting statue because I know the frisbee statue is fake. And I'm pretty sure familiar statue is wrong too. But I have a thing for buying wrong statues on my main profile, so I'm gonna continue that. Iggly? Awesome. I think we can manage Iggly. Now we just need to Iggly. What is your amiibo card? $3.97. Baby is happy. Baby is indeed happy. Just finished for the day. Just hit 20% finished for the course. So, what's this course having you do? Is it having you use like any kind of other language to inject SQL into a server, or are you just working strictly with SQL? Oh my gosh, Baby Coin is so well fed. We can't even start a stream without getting a feed in. Oh, really? You don't say. I think you're just tired, really. Let's get our dig spots found while we still have a shovel. Happy baby toy noises. He do that. My ghetto-placed campground. So sad. It's just a data management class. It builds the previous one you took, and you'll be creating a database throughout the course, you believe, while doing quizzes, etc. and stuff. Right. So SQL like builds the database, but typically you're not using SQL to pull from the database, if that makes sense. Like, you run another language through, because like your programs aren't going to be written in SQL, the programs that need to pull from the database. So is it strictly just the database side of things? Nothing to do with you know, you write a program in C++ that needs to retrieve the information and display it in a format, or convert it to a text document of some kind. Anything like that? Like for mine, it was a Java class that went over SQL, so I had to use Java to inject SQL into the database to pull information from the database and display it in Java. So I had to write like conversion bullcrap. It's a freaking nightmare. Yeah, you're not that cool. It's just, okay. For now. For now. But you can become that cool. Because, yeah, that sucked. And I did not complete that portion, but still somehow they let me pass with the certificate, so I'm not super confident with the quality of their courses, being perfectly honest. Not yours. Just, I mean mine. Mine I'm not impressed with. This is why you slept through your AS 400 class? It explains why that's a level 400 class, though, honestly, because, like, it's a very specific niche thing to do. Oh, apparently my fruit did wear off. Well, that's kind of good, I suppose. Like, SQL is not hard. The communication with languages that use SQL sucks. Like, my SQL was rather easy to understand. As far as that goes, like, you know, I want to look at this information. I want to have it displayed in this fashion. You know, that part wasn't so bad. It really was the Java interpreting MySQL, asking the database to provide MySQL, and then translating that MySQL back to Java so Java could then display that on screen that sucked. Querying languages are really important in cybersecurity, so that's all you really need to learn other than PowerShell and basic Python scripting. Yes, yeah. So you're eventually, it sounds like you're going to be using Python as the base to view things, and that Python is going to be communicating with MySQL to the database and then back and then translating to what you can see and read on screen. But yeah, you're absolutely right. IT primarily deals with logs and servers, so that makes sense that you would need a lot of SQL since that's what it is. That's the database side of things. That's where the information is stored. I didn't learn half as much as I would need in that Java class, but I learned more than I would like. Also, not as much as I would like. It's a interesting conundrum. Which, coincidentally enough, JJ, is what my work's going to be having me do, communicating with our database using MySQL, but I'm using Python to do the coding to tell MySQL what I want. Use Python to say, I want this from the database. Python, I need this from MySQL. Or rather, Python, tell MySQL I need this from the database. Okay, apparently I can't give them a present on the first day I talk to them. Much sad. Wisp, come back! Come back, Wisp! Wisp! I also need to figure out where text moved in at. Oh, freaking Kiki. Why are you here? Get off my island. Tex has not moved in yet. So we got the 3 penguins gifted. Now I need to go give Peaches a gift and Henry, because Henry is pretty alright. But eventually Henry's got to go as we make way for the Penguin Master race. You've never dealt with Java, but you may have had a similar experience to you with converting. In your Python key vault, you save the user's password and salted and hashtag to encrypt it, but you couldn't figure out how to unencrypt it and display it back to the user. Yeah, especially if, like, Python is using, yeah, as far as the conversion aspect, you're absolutely right, I'd imagine. And the problem with encryption is it can't be... What did I just give her? This is for you. Like, with your encryption program, did it just take your user's entry and randomize it in some way? Because, like, how the encryption key would have to work is it would have to be, like, a language, one-for-one language. Like, they enter an A, the encryption spits out a Z type stuff. You still don't understand what you did? Because, like, it can't be a randomizer, because then there's no way that it would get your input, or it would get their input, randomize it, put it into a file, but then when it reads that file to display it back to unencrypt it, it would be running that file through the algorithm the same way, which would re-encrypt it again in a different manner. So I'm curious as to, like, what the coding of your program actually looked like for the encryption, because you almost have to run an encryptor. It has to have a language protocol, like L equals R, S equals T, V equals U, or whatever. You know, some offset that says when you see this letter, change it to this letter or number or whatever. So that it can do the opposite of that when it runs back through. Which is, you know, probably what they would refer to as an encryption key, now that I'm thinking about it. This is the language that this encryption operates with. There will most definitely be a test, Jay. Unfortunately, I do not know what the questions will be. Whatever comes up, I guess. I don't know. I don't know, like, the most about coding, but I do enjoy talking about it. I think that's pretty neat. How neat is that? Baby Coin likes it, yeah. Yes. No, my pockets are full. Oh, really? Oh, he said dad. He says a lot of things. Yeah, hashing splits just spits out a random 26-letter googly gook. But if you discover the algorithm, you can crack the hash. So adding a salt make it so even if the hashing algorithm was found, they still couldn't crack it because the random numbers the salt added to a password. Oh, that is so cool. I like that. So, like, no matter what the user enters for their password, the algorithm sees that password and is like, you know what? I see this. I'm going to add 2 numbers to it and then encrypt it with that. So that... oh, that's... I like that. It's like, you know what? I like this password, but it's not good enough. Alright, I gotta go give Biddy something. The sad thing is, I both know and have no idea what you mean by a hash set. Like, the term hash, a hash set is really, really freaking familiar to me. But, like, I can't right off the cuff figure out what exactly it meant. I think a hash is somewhat like a, what the heck is that called? We used it for that Sudoku program at school that we never finished. It's where you put a bunch of different integers into one thing. And it uses parentheses to contain the information. Could be the hash password. Yeah. What is that called? Oh my gosh, this is gonna drive me crazy. I'm gonna try typing it out. I feel like it looks something like this. You're thinking of lists? I think it might be a list. Looks kind of like that. And I feel like it's a list. But now that I'm saying that, it doesn't sound quite right. A set? I think it's a set. Set. Set sounds right. Lists are contained in parentheses. Yeah. Sorry for alienating those that have less idea than I do about coding. Oh yeah, that's right, because it's called a hash set in Java. We didn't work with them too much because we had no need to create hashes. But a hash is a type of list in Java anyways. You're clueless, but at least the jargon isn't complete gibberish. Well, that's good. Coding is one of those things that I love knowing about, but I hate learning so much. That's how you felt at your company meeting last week? They said fintech. Yet for some reason fintech sounds familiar as well. When talking about what kind of company they want to be. Okay. Yeah, I've heard the term fintech before, but I couldn't tell you what it means. Finished tech? Did somebody eventually explain what they meant by it? Or is it just one of those things where it's like, I'm gonna pretend like I know exactly what that means until it naturally comes up what that means. Because I would totally do something like that. Not even, no shame. You know what? That's exactly what it means, JJ. That's why it's familiar, because I heard it briefly in my work meetings recently. Yeah, it's finance stuff. It's like ITMs and stuff. And they casually threw it out too, and I was like, what the heck is fintech? Financial technology. New tech that seeks to improve and automate the delivery and use of financial services. Out of curiosity, what's the company you work for? Are you allowed to say? Can I have this yet? It's called Weave. And they have a hoid of it. No, I don't want your aroma pot, you silly penguin? I want what's underneath it. Sold. Same until 2 months ago. That's fair. And I keep forgetting, like, I know I've asked this in text like 2 or 3 times. Is this an internship or, like, this is a full-time job they offered you? Because, like, I know you were doing your internship, but my concept of time, I feel like it hasn't been long enough for that to complete, but at the same time, I feel like this has become a full-time job type situation. Oh, JJ, I don't know if you were here earlier, but we had our work party today and we had tacos, and the boss man brought in some ghost pepper salsa. I had some of that and it wasn't hot. I was shooketh. It's a job, but not one you really enjoy, and you're still working for your first IT or cybersecurity job. But hey, something in the tech firm is great. Where did you do your internship at if this one's a job? I'm just trying to get my timeline down, because I have a bad time remembering much of anything these days. Also, it's time to invite Iggly to my island. Oh yeah, I think my net broke too. All my tools are breaking. I don't like it. Login Pacific. Okay. Ooh, do you have more of a potential ETA timeline type situation on coming up here? Me, Breevy, welcome. We need to invite Iggly to my island for the day. Get some crafting done. Pick up the rest of my fruit. Move a campsite. And construct a incline. Ta-da! I also need to no, we're gonna keep those just in case. Think you leave Monday night and stay till Thursday afternoon. Let's see, Christmas is Wednesday, so you're leaving Thursday. Monday night is the day before Christmas Eve. Okay, okay. I feel ya. Well, if you want to get together for a little bit of time Tuesday, prior to 6 o'clock, I think we can make that happen. I work until noon on Tuesday. I requested it off initially, but then work told us, hey, so that you guys can go celebrate with your families a little bit quicker, easier, faster, all that, we're going to have you guys work a half day. And I'm like, well, shoot dang, if it's a half day, I'm not requesting time off for that. I'm just going to go in. And then they're like, also, in addition to that, we are also going to pay you for working the entire shift. So I'm like, heck yeah, definitely sign me up. That's like half a day for a full day's pay. That's like working 4 hours and getting double time. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it. Lots of wood, yeah, mostly softwood, which you expect, but hardwood is your preferred medium. You do be able to build some stuff with that. Among other things, of course. Because I think I'm picking up what you're putting down, me Breevy. Hey, my other dig spot. Love 2 times pay for half the work. It is glorious. It is a double win. Oh, it's also snowing, so I can catch those gargantuan fish. Which is nice. Okay. Everything culminates in this building here. All of the tasks I'm trying to accomplish. Alright. Invite an amiibo. If you like it, then you should put a ring on it. Ring-a-loid on it. Good old gyroid humor. Invite a camper. Yes, I do. Prepare the amiibo. Oh my gosh, that's Iggly's amiibo. Heck yeah, let's do it. Are you asleep yet? Gyroid? I hardly know her. Perfect. Tom Nook, you got a job to do, bro. Let's talk infrastructure. There are a number of things we can discuss, but what did you have in mind? I want layout changes. Campsite. Yeah, we need to move the campsite back. You're not off the hook yet, old man. No. Going to eat some milk chocolate? Heck yeah. Brascoin supports this notion. But only if you share. With someone. Doesn't have to be me, but someone. Let's make an incline. Because, you know, it's only the second time I've built this exact incline. Dope. Redeem Nook Miles. Do we got good? No, we don't got good fences yet. Yeah, sure, let's get a trash can. Yeah, that counts. Oh, those are all gonna be... Clearly, I need more Nook Miles. That absolutely counts as sharing. It's the thought that counts, really. It is indeed what the Discord group is for. Just for sharing. Oh, I get Nook Miles for using Miles. Ooh, I get Nook Miles for selling crap. Dope. Ooh, I got Nook Miles for doing something else I did. Probably for acting as an intermediary. Nope. Gyroid getter. Okay, well that means I could order something else. Sent in Discord. Let's go up to the campsite, figure out what we got going on there. Well, that computer started sounding super angry. This is a fantastic spot. Yay, I picked a new location for the campsite, which is one more space to the right than it was previously. Admit it, you all are excited too. Okay, now I need to find Wisp. I also need to, you know, actually visit said campsite. The chocolate indeed does look yummy. Can confirm. I've actually never heard of that brand before, though. Yo, Iggly. Back from a short 93-mile jog. It has a blue cow. A beekeeper's hive. Well, good thing I've collected a bunch of wasp nests and wood, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to need wasp nests. American chocolate has been kind of bad lately. You know, there was a cocoa shortage, so they probably have been adding cheap filler ingredients. Ah, yes, import markets. That's what's up. You know what's also surprisingly delicious? Chocolate and wafer products from Japan. You think it's German? Ooh, you can't go wrong with German chocolate. That's like the best. Let's craft. Let's do the thing that we're supposed to make first. Yep, nailed it. Wasp nests. I want to get some of those fish cakes. How did I not grab iron? What's wrong with me? But, like, I always mix up the name of it. I think it's takoyaki? It's either the fish cakes I'm thinking of or octopus. The ones shaped like fish. Fish cakes is my sign to go to bed. Taiyaki. It's taiyaki. Yeah. Takoyaki is octopus. That's what I was saying. Like, I get the two terms mixed up all the time. I'm like, one of them is octopus, and they sound the same, kind of. But they are not. Definitely not the same. Yeah, they're not the same, are they? Because one of these things is not like the other. One of these things just doesn't taste the same. Yeah, taiyaki. Yeah, rub those eyes. And close them. And go to sleep. Both are yummy though. Yes. Baby Coin agrees. Then again, he's also thinking my arm's pretty great right now too, so. Yeah. What? Why are you eating my arm? You are sure I have a fantastic arm. One of a kind. Or I guess, two of a kind. All done for now. But what happened to that beat I gave you? There it is. Bloop. Okay, let's give this to what's his face. Let's construct our incline. Yeah, basically, me Breevy, basically. It was like, well, that was a big burp. Hopefully that isn't going to be everywhere in 2 seconds. Oh yeah, I also need to give Wisp his soul back. Just say the word and I'll swim right over. Waddler. Stick around then. Wisp might need that. Nah. He's okay. But I do want the item that he's going to... I don't like how Wisp works. I would rather have, like, Jack come back and give me spooky items. I don't understand how to maximize the potential of Wisp. Cats do that. They do. Well, who doesn't love furniture? I can get you something you don't have yet, or I can get you something expensive. What's it gonna be? Shaded floor lamp. Why, yes, you shall. This is the spot. Alright, I picked a spot for an incline. That's a step up in this island. Ha, ha, ha. Now I'm going to pick up the rest of my fruit and get it sold. Super chat goals do be hitting nowadays. It is that time of year where they go pretty crazy. And we're here for it. It's greatly appreciated. Jay knocked it out of the park, like, before the stream even started, so... Jay was like, challenge accepted. And then asked for the impossible villager. It was a power play move. They were like, hold my soda. I got this. You have carbonated strawberry milk. I mean, hey. If that's what we got, that's what we got, right? Okay, we're gonna, like, drain the rest of our bells here, but I think it's gonna be worth it. I was here. I took the opportunity. Saw it, took it, loved it. It was weird, not bad though. I mean, it's strawberry, carbonated strawberry milk, like, it's gotta be good. I actually like getting root beer milk. We have a dairy store that sells boxed carbonated root beer milk. And it is quite the experience. Help is on the way, dear. Oop, did I pass it? I think I passed it. Wall-mounted phone. Aight. You'd try it? Dang straight. How could you not? It's milk and it's root beer. It's like the best of both worlds. I mean, we drink root beer floats. Why wouldn't root beer milk be equally as delicious? I mean, it's kind of like we like cookies and cream ice cream. So why would not putting Oreos in milk be equally delicious? Some things just make sense. Oh. Fair. His logic is irrefutable. Milkshake and fries. Absolutely. Got that, that Frosty. Wendy's Frosty and fries. Okay, big fish, big fish. Or is that just a Midwest thing? Nope. There's a reason why Freddy's exists, and Five Guys. Freddy's and Five Guys exists for shaken fries. Ooh! Ooh! Are you a salmon? Be a salmon. Be a salmon. Big fish. And it's in, like, the mouth of the river, which is always a good time. Like, that's where salmon are. It's a pike. Yeah. Get it. Last time you went to Five Guys, they only had one girl and one guy. You wanted to order Five Guys. 2 out of 5 rating because I'm not sexist. That's great. That is so great. Hi, buddy. Oh, also, me Breevy. Last time you had me on your island, we were having a giant fish-off, right? I caught that coelacanth fish. And your Switch disconnected from the internet. I had one of those coelacanth and a giant eel thing, and it disconnected from the internet. Probably just like the Switch went to sleep or something, and it sent me home without it. It was so sad. It was so sad. But we have officially hit the 11:30 hour. So we are going to end the stream for there, and I'm going to spend the remainder of my evening getting ready for bed. So I will catch you all in the next stream. Thanks for hanging out, streaming with me, chatting it up. Jay, thanks so much for that super chat. Greatly appreciated. Y'all have a fantastic evening.